Alright, welcome back to more Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. It's time for Chapter 3 of Glitz and Glory. And I have to say, as a kid, this was my favorite chapter, because all you had to do was just lay the smack down on your opponent. But nowadays, it's an alright chapter with a pretty good story. It's hard to say what chapter really is my favorite, but I know which one's my least favorite. Chapter fucking 6. Well, 6 and 7, I should say. Both of them are fucking horrible. Although, shit, Chapter 7 is really fucking bad at the beginning. But it'll be explained when we get there. But fucking hell. I fucking love the song. Alright. Just watching a random match against Rock Hawk and I actually forget the other guy's name.
But I'll remind you a little bit once it gets to the point.
Yeah, it's going to take a while, though, because he's literally number 2 in the whole entire ranking. With fucking Hulk Hogan over there being number 1. That's not a joke. In the original GameCube translation for Mexico, they localized Rock Hawk into Hulk Hogan. On some variation of Hulk Hogan, I should say. So, you know, what are you going to do when Hulkamania runs wild on you? But look at that, he has the Crystal Star.
Somehow.
Well, it's attached to his championship belt, so you know what that means.
You gotta fight for it.
Exactly. We have to fight. We have to literally become a wrestler in this whole entire thing. Climb our way to the top and get that championship belt. And that's part of the... Despite me not being a wrestling fan, that's part of the reason why this was my favorite chapter. Because again, it's mainly just battling. Like, there is a mystery element to it, but just like with Persona 4, it's its weakest element to it. And before people say the mystery in Persona 4 was just kind of boring, especially when they got to when they brought in the red herring character. Like, it was so obvious it's not him. So why are we having this detour? Well, dude, I forget the fucker's name. I just started calling him Red Herring like it's out of fucking a pup named Scooby-Doo. Oh, fuck, I probably should edit in Red Herring instead of the guy. But this is a fight promoter, and all we gotta do is just literally sign up for the whole entire thing.
I
The fuck was that?
don't know.
For a second there, I thought you were yawning, but that did not sound like a yawn that I've ever fucking heard. Holy shit, dude.
Who yawns like that? No one.
Well, that's why I was getting at, fucker. But that aside, just to spoil it real quick, we're going to get a stage name, and said stage name is going to be the Great Gonzalez. What's a Gonzalez? I have no fucking clue.
At first, I think I'm gonna say like the Great Gonzo from like the Muppets and shit like that. It's almost similar to that.
Why was that your first thought?
I heard the Great, and then you're gonna say Gonz, and I was like, oh shit, he's gonna say Gonzo. I was like, nope, never mind. It's pretty similar,
I mean, yeah.
except one doesn't. Except you're not gonna either be severely hurt and explode. So yeah.
Well, no, he just mainly launched himself out of a cannon.
Yeah, still. But mostly in being severe pain.
All right, I do want to say, you are able to do this twice. This chapter, it's right, it's fucking required to do. But if you so want to, after this chapter, even right after, you can come right back and challenge everyone once again. Why you can't just stay at the top? Well, your fucking contract literally goes missing and you gotta start again. And I will be coming back to do all this. But that's not going to be until before we start the final area. And that's also when I'm doing all of the fucking side quests, which it's a good thing I didn't save while doing all of them. I don't know how, but my recording fucked up. So it's a good thing I did not save just in general, so I could actually show them all off. Oh, fucking hell. I should have done some vocal warm-ups before starting this, but then again, that doesn't stop me from sounding like a complete and total idiot. I don't even know how I have one subscriber on my own channel. In fact, I think I'm up to 469 subscribers, which is fucking awesome.
I think we've gained another subscriber on this channel. Or I could...
Yeah, I think we're up to 11 now, which is very small, but you know what? Still fucking awesome that 11 people decided to
subscribe to our shenanigans.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say watch two dipshits commentate over pre-recorded footage
and just basically like shitting each other the entire time.
Pretty much. Although shit, I need to get my friend Noah into the Discord just so we can figure out when to record Mario Party and all that. I say that, and yet I still need to unlock the 2 extra boards and two, because I think I already unlocked a board when we played Jamboree a couple months ago.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's going to be fun when we get to that. Hopefully we don't kill each other.
Bet.
All right. So the way that this works, you are given a stipulation in the fight, and you have to follow said stipulation to the T. So let's say you have to take like 5 attacks. You have to take 5 attacks before defeating your opponent.
Oh, so like normal wrestling.
Pretty much, but you still have to win. The thing with the stipulations is that if you don't fulfill the stipulation, you don't go up a rank. But, I mean, our first opponents being fucking Goombas.
It seems about right.
Yeah, this is... Well, I mean, it's going to be a very, very easy battle regardless. In fact, I don't even know how they're still here. Alright, one big change I do love in this version. Your stipulations stay on the screen at all times. In the GameCube original, you saw it once when the battle started up, that's about it. It sucked, but you know what? At least you were still reminded of what you had to do.
That makes sense.
Now, why am I guarding instead of, actually attacking? Well, I completely forgot about the SP cost. Well, FP cost I needed for Coop's attack, so... Earth Trimmer. There's no kill like Overkill. And these Goombas are going to learn that they should never face Super Mario. And there we go. 5 dead Goombas. Alright, and obviously, we get a cash prize with every victory. You get more the higher you get, but if you don't fulfill the stipulation in the battle, not only does your rank not rise, but you don't get as much coins as you would. And now we're just getting introduced to everyone here, which... but they're people.
Yep.
Probably the weakest aspect of this chapter. The NPCs here aren't the best. And as y'all can see, a free bed there, though that doesn't fill up your SB, just your HP and FB. You gotta pay for all that. Despite the healing blocks not even filling up the SB. But now we get to lay the smackdown on our new turtle friend. And normally I would cut out any battles from opponents we've already seen. But the reason why I kept the Goomba fight in is because without that this chapter is going to be very, very boring.
And pretty much everything being the exact same and nothing much changing.
Pretty much. Well, I mean, we'll still see the stage, but then cut to the victory. It's like, the fuck, But now, all we have to do is not use items. Seems simple enough. Now these guys are pretty much just like regular Koopa Troopas, but more attack power, more defense. Actually, no, wait, just more HP. All right. I thought it was more than that, but it turns out I'm an idiot. But same strategy as before, flip them over, stomp on their bellies. And instead of weasel stomping day, it's fucking turtle stomping day. For the longest time, I didn't know that was a fucking actual Weird Al song. I thought it was just a fucking Robot Chicken sketch that they got him for. And with this fucker, yeah, just like any other paratrooper, just knock him out of the sky. Although on some level, I'm surprised I didn't just use Earth Tremor, because if it gets big enough, it can hit any flying opponent. But
best not take.
It's not that big of a deal in the long run.
I mean, best not to take the risk sometimes.
Yeah. Especially since it can be very easy to fuck up a command with Earth Tremor and only have the first line done. First line done. Ugh. Fucking, I'm way more tired than I thought it was. Didn't help that I slept till 12:30 today.
I've been up since 6.
Well, that's because you had work. I mean, it's part of the reason why I'm trying to be a fucking teacher, so I'm not sleeping through the whole entire fucking day. Because, holy fuck. Especially since when I start oversleeping, I tend to have fucking weird as hell dreams. But then again, no one really cares about my dreams.
I don't think anyone wants to know.
Especially, what's
I
that?
don't think anyone wants to know what kind of dreams I have. They're either good or really fucked up.
You know, it's probably your fucking grandmother yelling at you for why you're not eating what she cooked.
No, it's not that.
But that aside, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys in the next episode, where we continue to climb to the top of the fucking the rankings. There we go.